Hi, it's Melissa. Welcome to Messy Missy Creates. Just working on a few pages to finish up my March journal. I don't know if I'll get finished, but at least I can get some of this stuff glued in and ready to, ready to be journaled in. So I am gonna go back and forth, and hopefully I won't make you dizzy, but anyway, just getting I had some of it cut out, but some of it I don't. So just thought I'd finish that up and, kind of get laid out here. Let's see, this was yesterday. I had my normal appointments. I like this one. I thought this was kind of neat. It says, you're doing gait. And it's a walker. Even though I'm not using the walker anymore in PT, I'm strictly using the cane. So that's good. Been doing that for a little while, but anyway, and I don't even know if you can see what I'm cutting out, but I'm trying to sort of cut over my garbage can too. So anyway, this was the little printout that I made this day for my printables for April. And let's see, we had a busy day. I had a couple of appointments and then went to see Our Lady at the nursing home, or it's an inpatient rehab, and then had a rheumatology appointment. Let's see, that's not true. I had that on Wednesday. Yeah, I did. I think I've already mentioned he did an injection in my hand and my thumb. Anyway, it's kind of a, regular thing. Did some journaling that evening. This is, let's see. I took this little flower arrangement. I'd gotten a couple of flowers I am going to cut around that a little bit. I was debating on leaving it squared off, but I think I want to cut around it a little bit. Anyway, this shows like a woman and a child visiting, but anyway, you get the idea. My friend and I go and we visit this one particular lady at this one nursing home or rehab facility or whatever. And then we have a couple of other ones that we see, at another facility sometimes. So I'm trying to find my sticker here. Let's see if I can cover up the name of this thing. Anyhow, just because, sometimes they're not our story to tell, right? But I can still do this. And they're still doing that screening. Where do I want this? Before I actually stick it down and commit to it. But I made her a little, found a little plastic vase, because when I do go in my wheelchair, so I didn't want to carry a big, heavy glass vase. I don't know if I'll be able to actually get that to stick to the page. It's real slick. Oh, I'm sure I have some industrial strength glue that will stick it, but anyway, you get the idea. Let's see. And then I worked to my journal a little bit. Boy, I thought I had all this cut out. I just loosely cut it, and very loosely. So I came in last night and just kind of worked in my journal a little bit. Not enough, but I got some stuff ready. Let's see if I put that there. And then that up there, and I'll see if I can get this to stick. This might have to be a job for Fabrifix or something like Fabri-Tac or whatever they call that. But I'm going to see if I can get this to stick here. It might, maybe. Let's see. Get set up here. So then we were supposed to have a meeting at church, and we decided not to go. That would have made 4 things and all day, and we were both exhausted by the time we got to that point. So we both decided that we would, you know, skip the last thing, and you know, no point in making yourself sick, right? Okay, looks like that is gonna stay. So I guess I can glue down the rest of it too. All right, well, good deal. How is your March journal coming? I mean, yeah, March journal. Have you been keeping up? Are you sort of caught up? Have you made your April journal yet? I just did that this morning. And let's see, how do I want to do this? PT. You know, some of this stuff is just, it's the same stuff each week. And sometimes I think, well, you know, that gets real boring, putting the same things in there. But at the same time, that's kind of why we do this, right? Because we're journaling in a style that doesn't just hit the highlights. You document all the mundane stuff too. Because it's all the stuff that doesn't make it into the highlight reel, like if you were doing scrapbooking. And that's kind of how I viewed scrapbooking, maybe. As kind of like today's highlight reel on Instagram or something, you know. You just hit all the points that are, you know, photo worthy or whatever, and then you tend to forget all the little stuff. Or I say you, I do. So that's one thing I've always liked about this style of journaling, is that you get all the little things too. And let's see, this is Friday. I found the student driver. I got to drive a little bit today. I went and picked my husband up for lunch. Again, he's like half a mile up the street. And I got out onto the big road for a minute. And anyway, I thought about that. Well, I need a student driver thing on the back of my car. So I'm not going to try to do today's. I'm just sort of putting stuff where it goes. And let's see. This was Wednesday. This was my, whoops. Get in there. I had not stuck that down yet. If you didn't see this video, this was my Inspired to Create prompt challenge for Wednesday the 29th. That was week 4. It was Clover. And let's see. This goes on this day. This goes on this day. And no, I could not find clip art for that. So I had, what did I do the rest of the day? Oh, yeah, of course. That's the other thing that's happening a lot, is my niece came after my appointment, and let's see, I want to do this in such a way that I can actually read this article. But I thought this was neat. It's kind of a junk drawer. And it's kind of what we were doing that day, because we only had like a half a day, and we were just decluttering some drawers that were in a, you know, be creative with containers. I like this too, and I might cut this, yeah. Might cut this out. It says it's okay to take your time with decluttering and organization. We're busy people. There's no need to rush it as long as you do something. I thought that was kind of neat. But I didn't want to cut up the rest of that because I kind of wanted to use it. Not use it. I wanted to read it. Because, you know, they might actually have some good tips in there. So, you know, sometimes it's okay to actually read a magazine too, not just cut it up. I know, go figure, right? Anyway. Ooh, I am butchering that. But anyway, this junk drawer, and it says rules of order. You don't need matching baskets to manage your clutter. Professional organizer Faye Wolf shows us a better way. I tell you what, my niece should be a professional organizer. And I keep telling her she's missing her calling. And that's what she really should do for, you know, for a living. And she doesn't seem to think that she could, you know. I don't know how to finish that sentence. I don't know if she doesn't want to or doesn't think that she can make a living at it, or, you know, just kind of the fear of starting your own business maybe. That could be it too. But she definitely, you know, definitely should, definitely could. I'm not going to tell her she should because that's her business. But I think she should. Because I think she's great at it. And she is, let's see. Okay, yeah. I always get silent when I'm gluing something on. Anyway, so I thought this junk drawer was kind of a good, even though that's not what we were doing. We were doing one of those little plastic 3-drawer things in a closet. We had cleaned out a closet the other day, or emptied out a closet. And so, you know, when you empty out a closet, all that stuff has to go somewhere. But she believes in, if you're going to clean something, you take everything out and you dump it in the middle of the floor. Which gives me a little bit of the hives. So, just tell her as long as she stays long enough to help me clean it up. But, no, we haven't done that as much since I've had mobility issues. Just because, you know, if we can't get to all of it, then she doesn't leave, you know, the floor where I can't get around. She makes sure that, you know, that I can get through the house. But in the past, we have definitely left a pile on the floor for the next day, but it works, you know. So, all right. But anyway, we were doing emptying out drawers, so I thought that was appropriate for that day. So that day is done-ish. You know, I don't have to write a whole lot. I do want to document this because they do keep up with how often you have them. And so, you know, and how long they work and all that good stuff. So I think there is some value to having that in my journal. And I'm more apt to find that later if I want to come back and look for it than I would if I was just writing in a journal. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. I was going to do that, wasn't I? Forgot about that little piece. Let's see. I think it wants to go right there. What do you think? Might as well. Might as well. Okay. Now I think we're done. So that won't need much writing at all. I know what, I can look at it and tell you what we did. Maybe not, I won't remember what closet we were working in, but I'm trying to remember what Tuesday was. I know one of the things I did, oh, I know what. Well, and I know that it was a day that we had a full day of work. My niece came you know, that day as well. And I knew that we had one day that we worked the whole day. And we worked in the closets. So I found this. This is what I was doing last night. I was kind of thumbing through magazines, seeing if I could find... this is about power dressing. We're going to cut that out because, you know, I don't power dress. I have no reason to power dress. I don't go anywhere to power dress. But without the wording on it, it looks an awful lot like closet organization. And then this is the day that I did the wrong side. Let's see. This is the day that I did the little, this page right here. So, I don't know if I want to, let's see. We've done 2 whole closets. You know, we sorted through all of my clothes and whatever. And even my husband came home and he got some of his sorted through, whether he wanted it or not. So, just have to decide where I want to put it. Maybe I want to put it in the middle. And, oop, I tore it. I'm thinking... Yep, I'm thinking. I was thinking that I did something else that day, but I'm not sure. Probably not. Because when she comes, that's kind of what we do. We just work, work, work. So I'm going to put this... Well, I did make this video that night, so I could put this down here and kind of put this across here. That looks cute there. I just got my April journal put together and was thinking about my backgrounds, and somebody had asked me in another video how I do my backgrounds. Like this solid was just dyed. I just put it in the bottom and I had the dye in it. This one was probably a combination of flicking the dye and some ink smushing. Well, I don't like totally, I like place it so it's little bits of it. I've shown that in a couple videos, just not in a video like by itself, but you know, in some of my January and February, if you go back and look at those journal with me videos, you'll probably see some of that, because I was doing it as I was going. I didn't do it all at one time. But this was a little piece that I didn't use on this page. I ended up just using this right here. So I thought, well, I'll use that to represent. I try to do something that represents the day that I made the video. And of course, I can put one of those, wherever they are, that I filmed. Let's see. See if I have any in here. Well, I don't know. I don't really want to dump them all out to find out. I don't think I had cut those up yet, so anyway. This was this day. I did look at some home handmade, you know, just somebody selling some handmade stickers. I did find some lighthouse stickers and some church stickers. I didn't order them yet. They were circles. I've decided I don't like circle stickers. I mean, it's one thing if you find them at the Dollar Tree, but, you know, if I'm going to pay handmade prices for them, I want them, like, cut out like that so they have some shape to them. Funny what you learn about yourself, right? Okay. So I'm going to see if I can glue this in here. And I'm going to try to knock out several pages at one time. Or, like I said, at least the bulk of it. Getting all the stuff glued in is a big deal because, you know, trying to remember what you did on each day. And last night I sat in here and I didn't really, it was kind of late. I was tired. Like I said, I had a long day. And I really didn't want to, really wasn't up to making a video. But, okay, let's see. Trying to get that ever so gently into that crease. Okay. There we go. And, anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so I just sat in here and, you know, just had some quiet time and, just got my pages together, you know, like my clip art cut out or somewhat cut out. Oh my goodness, that is not even close to straight. Oh well, don't look at it. Okay. Ooh, mercy. So this day at PT was a little different. We did some, so I might doing a little bit different clip art. Anyway, they have a room that has, it's their ADL room. If you don't know what ADL stands for, it stands for Activities of Daily Living. And it's where, when you get to a certain point, they trying to help you be functional in your daily life. You know, things like, you know, they make sure you can dress and bathe and all that stuff, which, you know, I've been able to do that for a little while now. I couldn't to begin with. Well, I mean, you can, but not in a standard way. Not the way you used to. So in this ADL room is a full kitchen and a full bathroom. And so we were working, getting in and out of the tub. I was trying to get to the point where I could get rid of, you know, not have to use my transfer bench. Because our bathroom is small and my husband has to move it all the time. So I need to find my video stickers. Hold on just a second. I know they're in here. Or not. Let's see. Let me look in here. Because I know they're in here somewhere. This is kind of just the basket I throw everything. Like this one has, it's like talking about getting rid of or you know, out with the whole, out with the old. So we're getting ready to have a yard sale. This was, oh, I was planning on using those. Let's see, what day was that? Here we go. The other thing last night, I was a little sad because I found out yesterday at PT that my physical therapist is leaving. And if you've ever been in physical therapy for any length, you know, like a long time, I've been going for getting close to coming up on 2 years. And that's a long time, not with the same PT, but the last year has been. I started off with home health care, and then I started off at another facility. Or, you know, after the home health care. But anyway, and you have a very, you develop a really close relationship with them, because you're literally putting your life in their hands. I mean, your functionality. Yeah, so, oh, I know what else I did this day. It was a Monday. I should have known. Of course, my schedule is going to be changing here soon. Okay. But anyway, oh, that goes this way. That goes this way. And anyway, I found out she's leaving, and I was really sad. I mean, I'm happy for her. She's doing something that she wants to do. But I sure would have liked to have finished this process with her. And, you know, you want to, I don't know. If you, you know, and it's a very hands-on personal relationship, you know. So, I was just really bummed. But, I have a couple more weeks with her. So, I'm going to make the best of them. And, yeah. Let's see, I think that's my new one. I'm going to try to finish this one up. Alrighty. So, I know if I'm doing this chronologically, this goes on here first. And then I go to here. But anyway, so we worked on bathroom, we worked on kitchen stuff. This is not me, this is a stock picture, but it's, you know, working between the parallel bars, trying to walk without a device. And, you know, but still trying to do it safely. So you're in between the bars so that you can grab them if you need them. And it's kind of where they teach you new things. Like when I first started walking with the cane, I was really struggling with it. And so then they're like, okay, well, let's go to the bars and let's work this out, you know. And so just getting the timing right and whatever. Anyhow, yeah. So that was Monday. We had Subway. We have been addicted to Subway here lately. And don't know what else. That was it. I was really tired. So I think we just, you know, we were still tired probably from the weekend, because we did a lot, you know, out in the yard on Saturday. And, we ran a good bit on Sunday, so we were pretty tired. But I filmed a video. I don't remember which one. Okay, I think that glue stick has got to go for now. I'll dig it out. Anyway, so I think that's all that I have to have on this page. So this is how I do it. If you haven't figured that out by now, I go through and I put everything together and figure out what I want on each page. And then, and you know, most days, because I do a double page spread in a fairly decent sized book, for the most part, I don't need anything interactive. You know, I don't need flips and things like that. But this one, I'm going to, pardon my reach, I'm just going to tip this in because I want to be able to see. It's kind of dirty, actually, or it's got stains on it. But this was that menu from that little diner we went to. But this was just their little takeout menu or whatever. Actually, it was the menu that they had. It's just a little paper menu. But we went, we did this. And I enjoy this process, you know. I get a little overwhelmed when, like right now, I have several days, and I'm trying to keep up with all of my pictures and clip art, and I don't get many actual pictures, unless it's like of my garden, or, you know, we're not picture people much. I try to make a point to get one every once in a while, but I'm surely not going to do it while I'm working out in the garden, or in here crafting or cleaning. So, you know, it's something special that we go do that, you know, we get a picture. But, and we could have taken a selfie at this thing, but we did not. Let's see. I had an appointment. They have such a pretty business card, or appointment cards. Let's see. I'm just gonna square this up. It's kind of a holistic practice. So let's see, what do I want on here? You know what? I don't like that squared off. I don't like that much white around the edges of my, kind of like not liking circle stickers. I don't know. Do you ever just have these little quirks that you don't know, you know, quite why they stick in your crawl? You just kind of have to go with it. I think this is the day that I'm gonna use this one. I did work on some seedlings in the garden, and I don't know, my husband did some stuff in the garden, but it's hard enough to keep, you know, today straight, let alone a few days ago. That's why I kind of hate getting this far behind, because I do tend to forget, you know, some of the details of the day, and I kind of hate that. So it's not a, you know, shooting on myself kind of thing. It's a, I like it better when, well, it helps if you take the lid off the glue stick. That's your tip for the day, from me to you. It works better if you take the lid off. You know, just a suggestion. And I'm just going to plant this right in the middle, because I don't know what else we did. And that just kind of looks pretty, just like it is. And then, I mean, I could have dropped that down and put this up here, actually. Nope, I'm going to put this here. Oh, yeah, because I have this picture. See, I did get a picture of the coffee cup at the coffee cup. Yeah. Because we had the appointment first. And then we went. If you want to get technical, let me trim this down just a hair. So I did get an actual picture. It's not of us. It's just, well, it is of him. I mean, you know, like that's his arm. But, oh, I know what I was doing. I was getting washi tape. Oh, I found my pink and purple washi tape. You want to know where it was? Right beside me. It was in this little basket right beside me. Yep. Yes, it was. Kind of thinking I like this one. Though it does not match this other washi over here. Nope, can't do it. I know it's out of chronological order. Isn't that funny? Funny, funny. What if I do this? Maybe that'll make my... Nope. That's not making my brain happy either. Beginning to think my brain's just not happy, period. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. I didn't like that washi up against that washi. That was where I was struggling. Okay. I can do something like this. Just glue it down before you change your mind again. There. And then I have our coffee cup. I think it's just a cute little name for a diner. It's been there since 1945. And, you know, we haven't been in... Well, I have been since we've been married, but he and I have not been. He doesn't like to go downtown very much. And I used to work downtown, so I did all the downtown-y things. You know, for a while or with my coworkers or whatever, but he never really got into the downtown scene. Oh, I guess I am putting this up here because I ran myself right out of room. But that's fine. Kind of like that there. One has absolutely nothing to do with the other. Oh, wait, I did get, I got, it does kind of have to do with the garden. And maybe I need to put that on here. I got, a goji berry plant. Like a tree. Yeah. I don't know how big they get. And I don't know what a goji berry tastes like, but I know they're supposed to be good for you. So I did get that, and I got something else. Oh, and that's where I got those markers. They had this pack of mild liners for like $15. So that was cheaper than the $20 for the smaller pack at Walmart. So that was pretty good. If you're a Sam's member, that wasn't too bad. I'll have to remember to put that on there somehow. So I'm just trucking along. Let me look at the time. Okay. And I already did part of this day. Obviously my niece came over, and we meaning she primarily, decluttered, got everything out of, what word do you want to use? Clean, decluttered, the whole kit and caboodle. The laundry room, which is kind of like laundry room slash mud room, I guess. Ooh, that's pretty. But I want this one. You know, it's the back door. We primarily use the back door coming into the house. And so that's where the laundry room is, at the back entrance. So in that respect, it's kind of like a mud room. And it attracts a lot of mud. Or dirt. Not necessarily mud, but anyway, so... And I did do some garden stuff. Let's see, what did they do? Oh, I know what I can put on here. I might have just taken up too much room, though. Let's see. I felt like I had glue on something. I have... Where are my garden? I still need to... Still haven't labeled these, all of these packet. I have more of them I'm going to label too. Let's see. I was hoping I had another lawnmower. I do. I don't like it, but it's all right. You know what? I can put that right there. Or, nah. Let me see if I can cut this out to some... a little bit. Between the two of them, they got the grass cut. We have a very large front yard. And we like to push mow it because we like to bag it, because we use the grass in our compost pile. We've made most of, or not most of, but a good bit of our own soil for the last couple of years. So, I guess the lawnmower can go on top of the dryer. I mean, doesn't that make sense, right? I think so. I think it makes perfect sense. Let's see. What else do I have? I didn't water. I could use that. I don't really need a whole lot of this because I have the garden. Okay. I'm going to put it up. I don't remember at this point what I specifically did. That one's kind of cute though. Even though that was less than a week ago. It's been a busy week. I know one of the things that he did while she was cutting, he was working on not planting a tree, but he was working on putting the, like, weeding around each one of our trees that we've planted. We have a bunch of fruit trees planted in our front yard. And he was remulching them, or putting straw down. And I could use that. I don't want it to cover up much of this picture. So I think I'm gonna leave it. Nope. Don't overcomplicate it. But other than that, you know, we took up a good bit of time inside. It was supposed to storm that day, and it really didn't. It did rain like earlier, you know, like during the night. So we didn't think we were going to get anything in the yard done. We ended up getting a little bit done, so that was nice. And then, yep, let me trim this. Well, let me try it this way. That little diner, I think the two of us ate for less than $20, which was kind of cool. I mean, breakfast tends to be cheaper, you know, places than, you know. Well, I think, yeah, I'm not ready. This is the last day. Oh, I know what I could do. I haven't done any of my stickers lately. Okay, let's play in stickers for a little bit. I got these. I don't think I'm going to use them on here, but I got these at the Dollar Tree. I don't think I've shown them to you yet. They were little reward stickers, but they were so cute. It says you did it, and good for you, and super, and well done, rolling along. You know, I had to have the school bus, and there's bananas, and there's probably a bunny in here somewhere. There we go. Well done. What day did I harvest all those carrots? Right here. I say day, I did it for several days, and I'm not done. I did a bunch of collards this morning, or went and picked a bunch. I still have to cook them and clean them and cut them and all the things. Let's see. Well, I probably should start with the days that I just did. Like journaling and flowers. And what else can I do that? Appointments. Crafty. I don't know. Let's look in this best sticker book ever. I really don't think we're going to find anything that we want to. Taking care of yourself is productive. That's kind of what I feel like I'm doing today. Even though my niece is the one who called and, or, you know, texted me and said she wasn't feeling up to working today, which I was not far from doing the same thing. Oh, that's today anyway. I think that, uh-oh, I tore it. I don't think this is going to fit. Maybe. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Okay. There. We're going to call today a self-care day. Because I made my journal for April. I did play in the garden a little bit. I went to lunch with my husband. I got to practice driving. And, you know, a down day, well, I call them down days. I don't mean down like I'm down. I just mean the days where you don't have to be somewhere at a certain time, or, you know, you can do the things that fill your cup. And I see this piece of pizza, and I know where it needs to go. Oh, I don't know if it's going to fit there, though. It needs to go right here. Well, let's see if we can find another one. I will tell you this best sticker book ever. I'm having a hard time getting the stickers out. There we go. All right. Just what we needed was some gold foil pizza. Let's see. Grow where you're planted. Love the bees. Plant flowers and trees. Make all 365 days of the year Earth Day. Isn't that the truth? You know, I put out bee waters throughout my yard. Probably should show you that sometime. I bought some things from Etsy shop. But I also have, you know, because bees drown. And they drown in our pool a lot. Or like if I leave a pot that holds water, they will, they'll drown. They try to get in to drink and they fall in and they drown. And so I have a couple of little trays or little containers. And if you put rocks in them and you cover them with water just enough to where some of the stones or rocks or whatever you use in it, where they stick up, so that way they can land on the rock or stand on whatever they do, and then drink from there and they don't fall in. Because it makes me so sad when I see, we haven't looked in this one yet, I don't think. Oh, maybe we did. How about start from the beginning for once? Anyway, let's see, hello spring, do your thing. What was the first day of spring? Was it the 20th or 21st? I don't know. The 20th. So let's use this one. I don't have anything on here yet. It says, hello spring, do your thing. That's cute. Let's see. What day did I go? That was Thursday. I could use this for taking the flowers up to the nursing home. What else did I do? There. Spring vibes. These are all good, but these are like just little note. There's a bunny. There's a hello spring. So let's go to the farmer's market. So long winter, hello spring. Well, I guess, because I'm not going to need that for another year, could put that on the 19th, right? What did I do on... Well, I do not have those done. Oh, we picked collards. That's what we did. And I made stevia. We worked in the garden. So that's the long and the short of that answer. So I could put... I could put this right here. I want to ride a bike again. You know, right before all this happened, I had just told my husband I sure would like to get a bike. Yeah. That did not quite happen. But I would like to, again, one day. I must have flowers. It's bright spring. Do your thing. I love sunflowers. I love chamomile. Oops. The little bunny. Yeah, I need to, I know the more I flip through this, the more I will, oh, I know what else I did. On the 21st, I mailed Allison her prompts, or was that? I think it was the 21st. Yep. Went to the post office, and I went to Walmart. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and finish that one, because I see that it's just tucked in there. So do any of the rest of y'all work this way, or do you do start to finish one page and you're all organized about it? Or I'm sure there are people who do that. I clearly am not one of them. And I'm not sure that I mean, sometimes I've done a page start to finish. So I'm not going to say I wouldn't want to. Let's see. Here we go. I know I went those two places that day. Wow. Hey, come back. So while that's on my mind, or I have the thought and the item together at the same time. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So I went there and I mailed that. And then I got myself in and out of Walmart all by myself. I drove. I can go in the back entrance of Walmart. It connects to my road. By the end of this, you're going to think everything is on my street. And it's not. It's just I can get there from here on the back road. You know what I mean? I've lived here most all my life, so I know all the little back roads. And anyway. So, you know, I think I just have those down with that temporary. glue stick. All right, what else? I think that might be, oh yeah, that's all from that book. But I do like that book. That was the latest one that I got. And then I have more gardening ones. So I think on the 21st on my, I picked peas and I did carrots. On the 22nd we decluttered. Oh, that's right. We went through all my books and we went through my craft closet. So that's what that is. It's not very full though, is it? That day we did go to the farmer's market. I saw a farmer's market one in there. I have that little one. And the 24th says I had a meeting. That's the 23rd. Get on the right date. Yes, we had a lighthouse meeting. We had a breakfast meeting. Time to plant. I drove somewhere. Oh, I went to Dollar Tree. I don't have anything that I know of that represents Dollar Tree. Huh, okay. Maybe, oh. Here we go. Aren't these cool? I got those at Dollar Tree. They're little round sticky notes. Thought that was kind of cute. I'll print out a thing or draw a thing that says Dollar Tree. I'm sure I have something somewhere that says Dollar Tree or Jot or one of their brands that we know. Well, probably should have spread that out a little bit. I don't know. I'll have to look and see what I did. Probably did work in the garden though. Probably so. There's not many a day go by that I don't do something in the garden. So, what do we have? I just did this. Okay, doctor and cleaning. I'm not going to find doctor in there. Or appointments. Oh, that pizza might have been better. Ooh, I know what. I see ice cream. That was, my friend and I, after we went to visit the lady yesterday, and we decided we weren't in the frame of mind to go to this other thing at church that we were supposed to go to. And, anyway, it's a long story. It was just going to be heavy, and we knew that. So, we decided that we would just skip that and go get ice cream. And so we did. And that was a good choice. I just thought about something. I think it was that day. Or it could have been that day. What day would it have been? I know I'm just sitting here mumbling to myself. I know I'm probably boring the fool out of you. But I don't eat these very often, but we had hot dog. They sure are good. But, and you know what else? We went and we had, I've been junk eating like crazy. I know that's not on that day, but that's on that day. When we met, I met my husband for lunch and we went and got burger and fries. Yes, we did. Bad, but we did. We did not get the hot apple pie with that. Would you like a hot apple pie with that? So I think now I'm just kind of fumbling. So usually what I do is when I go through my stickers, I struggle with finding ones that I want on command. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I tend to do better with when I'm thumbing through my stickers. Well, perhaps I should not have put that big old sticker right there. Anyway, I do better when I'm just thumbing through my stickers and I go, ooh, we did that day, you know, as opposed to actually looking for one. I want to see what these, I really want to make use of these in a good way. I'm trying to figure out if these are individual stickers or if they're the little corner stickers. They are corner stickers. Cool. Now I just don't know what they are. That looks like parsley or cilantro. Those look like peaches, flowers, and those look like figs. All right. None of which I do a whole lot with. I mean, I do parsley. And I did dry some parsley in here somewhere. I don't have anything on here for these days. I have that. Well, I obviously gardened. I need some peas and some lettuce. Oh, I was craving Wendy's chili that day. And the birds were on the back fence just singing. I have one bird that comes out and he sit at the top of the tree and just sing to me. Oh, he will just sing his little heart out while I'm outside. And if I move around to the other side of the house, he moves around, and you can say that's my imagination or whatever, but it's my story and I'm sticking to it. Let's see. I had something I was going to use. I thought it was kind of cute. No, I don't know where it went. Good thing I have another one, but I had it all cut out. This was, oh, I know what else I have. Or did I already put it on there? This was, let's see, this day. I have another thing of printables that I printed out that I know that I need. Because I know right off the top of my head I'm missing something. And I had already cut one of these out and put it on this page, but it obviously fell out. I was so tired this day. Because over here, oh, I have it right here. I already cut it out. Yeah, that was the day I had pizza. Anyway, the alarm went off on the building next door. And it was about 3:30 in the morning, and I couldn't go back to sleep after that. So I was up from 3:30 Friday morning until my husband went out of town. He left at like 5 or 6. Went out of town for the night. And my niece came and stayed with me. And we, you know, obviously we worked, but she was just staying with me so I didn't have to stay by myself. And her daughter came over, and that's her and her little puppy. And, but anyway, I was up for more than 24 hours. And then, so I had this for this day. For the alarm. I don't know if I really want the sound effects on the side, but we'll see. Maybe we do. If I can cut in between them enough to my liking. Anyway, so I'd been up for 24 hours, or actually more than 24 hours by the time my niece is like a night owl, and I'm not. She gets her second wind at like midnight. So after we had had pizza and we're visiting with her, so this is going, not sure what else I had that day. Yeah, we're all the way back at the 10th. I don't know why I didn't already put this in, but I didn't. Let me see if I can figure out what else I might have done. Oh, he was fishing, so... and her little puppy is a little chocolate lab. Her name is Millie. And that's my niece, my great niece, Kaylee. And, I'll find a fishing image or something to put on here. Oh, well, he was fishing this day. Okay. But on this day, I was so tired. This is daylight savings time, and I have a clock somewhere that I'm going to put on here. But I put one of these yawny things, and I was just going to put it on that page over, you know, one of the other pages. And then I saw this bed, and I thought, well, that's kind of cute. Because I slept in. I was gone. I mean, I slept till like 10 or 10:30. We missed church, but it was a stormy day, and we just stayed in and did nothing. I did make a video, so I'm sure I did some crafting. But, you know, after being up for so long, and then I only got, you know, a little bit of sleep, a couple hours sleep that night. And, anyway, I'm not gonna... I'll eventually come back and finish some of these, but right now I just was gluing stuff. Oh, pizza. Yeah, I think because we've been working so much, doing all this clean out and whatever, we've been eating a lot more junk, and I need to not do that. I have a garden full of, you know, vegetables and whatever, which we eat. I have a lot of lettuce, and I mean, I can go out at any point in my yard and pick dinner, you know. I've got lettuce ready to pick at any time. He'll grill chicken, and I'll have a grilled chicken sandwich or grilled chicken salad. But then sometimes you just have pizza because it's convenient and you have company over. And they're not content with a salad. But anyway, so I think I have probably rambled. Oh, yes, I've been over an hour. Oh, my goodness gracious. Did not mean to do that. But anyway, I'm just going to use this temporary glue until I figure out where I want this. But at least it keeps it from falling out of my book. And, you know, that's not even my... If I had my choice, that's not my favorite pizza. But it was convenient. So, alrighty. Well, I'm going to quit. And I'll quit here. I need to find another lettuce picture. And I think that's kind of sort of the month in a nutshell. I'll go back and journal, and I'll finish today's page eventually. And I need to quit yammering. Did not mean for this to be over an hour-long video, but, you know, it happens. I've worked in my journal today, so I'm going to put this down here. And I will put something representing the garden. And this, I think, other than what I am going to go back and do, this kind of closes out the month. That's the end of March, and I'll just go back and a little at a time, and I'll add stickers, or I'll add writing, or I'll think of something else that I meant to put in there. And anyway, so that's a wrap for March. The next thing you'll see is something in my April journal, and probably another glue book video, because I'm like addicted. I'm just trying not to get too far behind on my journal at the same time. So anyway, well, this was fun. This was a fun month. I liked having my backgrounds already done in my April journal. If you watch that video, that one should post before this one, making my April journal. I love that. Oh, I love that. I did not dye my paper. I just put it in blank, and I'm going to, oh, that's what I thought. I just put it in blank, and I'm gonna do my backgrounds as I go. But you can see I need to go back through here and write. I have not written anything. I have it in my little notes, but that's it. So, all right, that's it for March, I do think, until I do a flip through, and we will see you in April. Bye.